meeting in the dome at Town Park.
That looks fun.
Madam Chair, we're good to go.
All right, thank you so much. It's 10:30, so call to order. The time is 10:30 a.m. on Thursday, November the 30th, 2023, and I'd like to call this Mayor's Golf Classic Funds Committee meeting to order. First, I'll read the land acknowledgement. The town of Aurora acknowledges that the Anishinaabe lands on which we live and the work are the traditional and treaty territory of the Chippewas of Georgina Island, as well as many other nations whose presence here continues to this day. As the closest First Nation community to Aurora, we recognize the special relationship the Chippewas have with the lands and waters of this territory. They are water protectors and environmental stewards of these lands, and as a municipality, we join them in these responsibilities. We further acknowledge that Aurora is part of the treaty lands of the Mississaugas and Chippewas, recognized through Treaty Number 13, as well as Williams Treaties of 1923. A shared understanding of how the rich cultural heritage that has existed for centuries and how our collective past brought us to where we are today and will help us walk together in a better future. So now the approval of the agenda. May I please have a motion to approve the agenda as circulated by the Legislative Services? Shaheen, thank you. Seconded by Rob, thank you. Any questions or comments on the agenda? Okay, I'll call the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, or anybody opposed? I can't see anybody else online, so that's great. Declarations of pecuniary interest in general nature thereof. Are there any declarations of pecuniary interest?
No.
None? Thank you. Receipt of the minutes. So this is regarding the Mayor's Golf Classic Funds Committee meeting minutes of October 26. May I have a motion, please, to receive the meeting minutes from October 26, 2023? Okay, Shaheen, you weren't in the meeting of October 26? No, so I think you can't put the motion if you weren't in the meeting, sorry. I think that's fair, right? So Michelle and then Rob will second it. Thank you. Any questions or comments on the meeting minutes?
No.
Okay, all in favor? Okay, any opposed? I believe that then carries, thank you. Delegations, well, we have no delegations. Next page. So the matter of consideration. The application from Canadian Mental Health Association, York Region South Simcoe, regarding the Mobile Youth Walk-in Clinic, MOBYSS. So you should have received those in your package online. So may I have a mover and a seconder to put this item on the floor for discussion? Anybody move? Abe, thank you. Seconder, Rob, thank you. So the application is from the Canadian Mental Health Association, York Region South Simcoe, regarding the Mobile Youth Walk-in Clinic. And we are to provide direction regarding granting the funding of the request, denying the funding of the request, or deferring to a future meeting. So does the committee have any further questions or comments on this particular request? Again, you should have received a full package, looks like this, in your meeting minutes. Any comments, questions? And do we have Mike?
Yes,
We do have Catherine on. I'm assuming it's Catherine.
It's Vicky and Joy Beth.
Vicky, thank you. So we do have somebody online who we could ask questions of or receive more information about if we should choose. But any comments or questions before we go forward on that? Yes, Michelle.
Sorry, as I choked it at there. It looks like a terrific program. I appreciated the package they put forward. I don't have any questions of them, but given they're here, maybe we just get a quick overview from them about the program. Question mark?
Yeah, I appreciate that. I would like that as well. And since she came on, might be nice to have her time. Yes, Rob.
Just as a note, I did go through a tour of the bus. We donated funds through the Optimist Club, and it's really a tremendous service that they provide, and they can't get any funding for it from the government or anything. I'm sure they'll mention that, but at any rate, I see that she's on, so.
Oh, hello, Vicky. Just take yourself off mute if you don't mind. And Joy Beth, are you also with CMHA?
Yes. So
Thank you.
I'm just kind of here as a backup. Vicky is new to our organization, so just in case there's any questions that she's not able to answer, I hopefully will be able to do that for you.
Well, thank you, Vicky, and thank you, Joy Beth, for being here. We thought since you are online, it'd be lovely to hear from your own voices about this mobile youth walk-in clinic. So we do have the application, we do have the details that were sent, but is there anything just maybe as an overall arching message you can give to us, Vicky or Joy Beth?
So Joy Beth, do you want to take that since you're more familiar with the program?
Sure. So as you would have read, this program has been running since 2015. It is probably one of my, I don't know if I can say favorite, but one of our initiatives that I think is really wonderful. It is completely donor funded. So it is one of our major pieces that we are fundraising through throughout the year. And it is free. We have a nurse practitioner as well as youth mental health workers and peer support specialists. We actually just unveiled a new mobile unit, and we were very excited because of the updates we were able to do in terms of offering like private counseling space as well as the full medical clinic, as well as accessibility. So we actually added in a lift so that anyone with mobility issues can still get on the bus, which is really important. As well, we have the virtual clinic, which is offered as well. So we're trying to reach youth where they are. So at school, at community parks, and also online. So we're trying to offer this service as many accessible ways as possible.
Wonderful. Thank you. Is there any questions from the committee for either Vicky or Joy Beth?
How many youth do you think you impact in a year with this program?
It's over 2,000.
And do you find most of the students are repeat or one time or?
That I don't have data on, but we do have some that are repeat, and then we also have new because people can come on for anything. So if they have a cold that day and they're not able to make it to their doctor, they can see the nurse practitioner. If they have an ongoing mental health issue, they're able to continue access with the mental health workers, either in person or online. So it's a mix of both.
Okay, thank you.
And also it's totally anonymous, so people don't have to give their names, and a health card is not required. So we don't keep track of the people that actually use the service.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions or comments before we ask Joy Beth and Vicky to leave us? And then what we do then is we take a vote, and you'll get notified of that.
Wonderful.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming on, Vicky and Joy Beth, and for the very comprehensive document. So that was very helpful.
Thank you very much for inviting us.
Good morning. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. So the committee then needs to provide direction to grant, deny, or defer. So I would like to offer up first option A, grant the funding requests. Are we all in favor? Or all in favor? Any opposed? Okay, so the grant funding request has been accepted. And thank you, Mike, for following up with the team there. Okay, all in favor? I think we said that, carries, yes. So informational items, well, we have no informational items. New business, anyone have any new business? I have been, just Mike, just so you're aware, I really do attempt to, when I'm in connection with other charitable organizations, to really encourage them to consider putting in a funding grant. So again, I'm not certain if there's going to be further communication from Aurora for that. Yes.
Thank you, Angela. Certainly appreciate your efforts. I have been in touch with our communications team, and we're going to do some targeted notification about the grant and just try and get more applications. Certainly try and increase for 2024 how many we get and in front of the committees.
Perfect. Thank you.
Just Angela, just as
Yes, Rob.
as a note, yeah, we visited. I went through a tour through the MOBIS at Aurora High School, and just as a note, they are there every Friday.
Oh,
And I mean, that's how busy they are. And they go, their territory is from Markham all the way out to Tottenham, up to Lake Simcoe, and down to Vaughan. So, and they,
wow.
and the stuff, the equipment they have on board is amazing.
Yeah, I'd
and
love to
it's
take a tour.
such a great cause, and it's, as they said, it's all anonymous, and they don't, they don't require any ID or anything. So
Thank you. I think it's neat. Very good. Yes, Shaheen.
I personally love this project because after COVID, our children are dealing with so many mental health issues. And to have something like this that is anonymous in our community, like I hope that they apply to us again, like, you know, because really this is something that our youth need. You know, like also after COVID, we've had now like different wars like the Ukraine and Russia, and now what's going on. There's a lot of trauma in our community that's going on that, you know, that needs to be taken care of for our children. And because, you know, trauma leads to drug use and all kinds of things. So I love this program, and I hope that there'll be more applicants like this that, you know, not just help Aurora, but like help all of York Region, because this is amazing. When I was reading the information, I was like, wow, I love it. And I love the, you know, that it's anonymous. And you know how she explained when we asked the question, like how much usage, it showed the legitimacy of how anonymous it is, because she couldn't tell us how many times, you know, children are using it. And I love that question, Michelle, because it made me feel more confident that it is more not anonymous. But as for like the application to the mayor's fund, maybe somebody can help me with this. So I want to know, like, how do organizations apply to the mayor's fund? Because like I personally, if this came on the table, I would have to excuse myself, but my kids go to Highview Public School, and they have an all-inclusive playground that needs rebuilding. All the equipment went down, and we've tried to do a trilateral agreement and that type of thing. How do I get it to the parent-teacher council so that they can apply for this mayor's fund? Like, are there any special forms online, Michael, that you can send to me and I'll forward them to the principal?
Absolutely. We have a form that's available on our website that I'll send to you as soon as the meeting's over. Keep in mind, it does have to be a charity. I'm not sure that the parent-teacher council would be eligible, but there might be, maybe there's a local charity that would take it up on their behalf or something. There's ways to figure this out, but yes, I'll certainly circulate the
We work with the Optimist
application.
Club. So
Well,
we can do something. But
Great.
thank you
Always an
so
option.
much. And
Great
this,
question.
like I said, this project really made my heart sing. So thank you.
Fabulous. I appreciate that. And I think that's what we're here for, right? And there's such great work happening in the community. So thank you. So we will not have any closed sessions today. So I'm going to be calling for adjournment. So may I have a motion to adjourn? Moved by Shaheen and seconded by Abe. Okay, all in favor? Anybody opposed for leaving? No? Great, thank you. That carries, and that was a nice quick meeting. I look forward to seeing you again soon.